Welcome Capricorn, we're doing your March 2025 tarot forecast. It is a general reading, so it's trust yourself what resonates, leave what does not. Big welcome to those that are new to my channel, those that follow me regularly, love your support. If you do enjoy my readings, make sure to subscribe to my channel, show the love, hit that like button and the notification bell to get notified when your next star sign reading's up on my channel. There is a new competition running in March. There's two very beautiful prizes up for grabs. First up, there is this very gorgeous amethyst cluster pendant there. That is for new subscribers who subscribe during the month of March. You'll automatically go in the draw, nothing else you need to do. And there's also a very beautiful dragon's blood jasper bracelet there. So that will go to a very positive community member that stands out during the month. Nothing else you need to do except show up as your natural, beautiful selves. Now, amethyst is very much known as a meditative stone. It's for inner peace, calm, balance, tranquility. Being in a cluster, it will vibrate and out a lot more energy. And the dragon's blood jasper is a very ancient stone. Now, it is used for protection, so it can protect your energy in your aura in a 3-meter radius when you're wearing one. It's also a stone of strength and confidence. It can also relate to business success as well, but very beautiful stone, that one. So good luck, everyone. Winners will be announced in the first week in April. Make sure to come back and check and see if you are a winner. It's announced on the community tab as well as in your star sign videos. Now, the competition for February is still yet to be drawn. It will be announced early next week. All right, let's dive in. So firstly, what we're going to be doing is pulling a central energy, which is either something to focus on or kind of a phase you're going through right now. You've pulled revolution. It's very beautiful. It's very much about growth and transformation. It can also speak to you're meant to be an agitator in this world. So you speak your mind to create change. Some of you may have a dream, a goal, some kind of vision as your divine purpose where you want to change things in the world, make people think differently about things, challenge the norm. All right, let's have a look at 4 key areas of focus for you. And then we'll pull lots of clarifiers. We'll be using some different decks today. Well, there's a need for you to heighten your vitality. So some of you may be feeling like you need a bit more energy, or you need to boost up what you're doing around health and nutrition, wellness, exercise. You may be physically going through some kind of illness or injury. It's also a time of expansion. There is a couple holding hands in the foreground there. So you may want to take a trip, travel together. It can just mean growth, but, you know, a lot of personal growth. Not doing it alone. And you've also got a message to trust your own understanding. So not seeking answers outside of self, doing what feels right for you. And to be gentle with yourself. Some of you need to be a little bit kinder to yourself, particularly if you're going through anything around the physical body. All right, let's put you some spiritual guidance. Or you got the ancient grandmother, which is leading with your wisdom, teaching others through your wisdom. So you might do that in a traditional role. Some of you actually may be teachers. It can also be everything you've learned up to date, wanting to share that with others in some way. And you've got the lapis lazuli star, which is your inner vision guiding your higher purpose. Again, it's directly related to you trusting yourself about what you feel intuitively that you want to do. And you got the ruby star, which is tapping into your authentic, passionate side. That can speak to your intimate relationships. It can be that you're just really tapping into life, living life. And you've got the oracle, which is reading the own oracle for yourself or others, seeking insights and guidance through the oracle, which clearly is what we're doing now. All right, let's pull some clarifiers from the energy oracle. Let's have a look at the need for you to heighten your vitality, leading with your wisdom. which could be helping others. Okay, some of you need to take a mask off and see where you're holding yourself stuck. It could be related to your health and wellness. What are you doing that's not serving that aspect of self? You've got spirit watching over you right now. Some of you may be doing more of your spiritual practices, going through a bit of a spiritual awakening. We're saying any decisions, choices you need to make, changes you want to make, you've just got to trust your heart to guide you. Intuitively do what you feel is right for you. There's some kind of contract coming in you may be waiting on. Now, it could be something you're waiting for that's going to help with medical bills or medical treatment. All right, let's have a look at this attachment here where you're kind of holding yourself back or holding yourself stuck. Okay, for some of you, it's related to financial constraints. So maybe feeling like your finances are not exactly where you want them to be right now. Spirit's saying there's a situation there you need to walk away from that may resolve that. It could also mean that things are changing and you will be leaving financial constraints behind. There'll be a positive shift in energy for you. Let's have a look at this time of expansion, which could be travel, could be growth. Okay, there is some envy or lack going on here. So I don't know if there's a trip you want to take, feeling like you can't take it. Oh, it could be related to love. So daughter love opening, wanting love. There is two hands holding here. Okay. Spirit's saying you need a clear plan and strategy, darling. So it's almost like there's things happening in your life, possibly wondering, well, how can I change this situation? You need to have some actionable steps here. So, for example, if you felt like love's not working for you or that you would like a love relationship, well, okay, how do you find your person? What do you need to do to get out there and meet people? Let's have a look at this envy or lack going on. For some of you, it's definitely a trip you want to take, possibly feeling like you don't have the money to take it right now. It's come through twice here. Let's have a look at you trusting your own understanding, particularly when it comes to your purpose in life. Spirit's saying you've got a lot of strength within you. It doesn't matter what challenges come your way. You do reasonably stay grounded. Okay, Spirit's saying instead of worrying, darling, some of you need to just do some things that get you out of the mind and into the body and totally switch off. Sometimes we just got to actively choose to let go of the worry and anxiety and just step back. Wow, okay. It's kind of interesting. This was sitting underneath the card that's just come out, which is the storm warning. It's related to your friendship circle or community. Why is that coming out? Okay. You've got the sun coming out. Spirit's saying there is going to be a positive shift in energy. So I don't know if part of your path, now this is only going to relate to some of you, is that you want to create a certain community or you want to do something with love and light. Spirit's saying it will happen. There may be some bumps in the road first. I don't know if there's friends that are kind of like putting pressure on you to take a certain trip or if it's a love interest. All right, let's have a look at you tapping into your sensual, passionate side. Okay. Some of you gone through a broken heart. So you kind of got to ask yourself, possibly want love, maybe only want passion instead of connecting on a soul level with someone. I'm not ready for love yet. Spirit's saying it's going to take time. If you're going through a healing process, you'd be better off to do the healing process first, but that's a personal choice. Yeah, some of you need to work on some emotional stuff you're going through here when it comes to love, intimacy, connection with others. But you've got the garden and the gate. You are holding yourself back because of what you've been through in love. It's almost like you're looking at it going, I'm not sure if I want it. Am I going to have the same experience as before? So some of you are just focusing on your coin instead. Yep. Let's have a look at you being gentle with yourself. Okay, there is a love connection coming through. So when it comes to love, does it trigger you when you get into a new connection? Does it bring up all the old stuff you've been through? There is definitely a thinking man coming in who's also spiritual. You may have a couple of choices in love, those of you looking for love. Guys, this can represent you. Yeah, and here we are all tied up and stuck. There's definitely issues around how you feel about love. Unless, of course, you've got two choices and you're not sure which one to pick. Gabby. You've got your throat chakra here. Some of you need to express yourself and get out whatever's sitting inside here in the sacral chakra, the heart chakra. You need to speak up. Some of you need to be able to express your emotions safely in love relationships, which you're struggling with. It may even be that you need to express when you meet new people that you want to take things slow, get to know someone, not too much pressure. Let's have a look at you seeking your guidance through the oracle, possibly reading the oracle for self or others. It certainly boosts you up. So there's a need for you to live in the present moment versus projecting fears into the future or worrying about things in the past. Knowing your worth. Again, you pulled the world here. Some of you definitely want to travel. The time of expansion for you. New life chapter wants to happen as well. And Spirit's saying the biggest focus right now is you need to be in balance. You've got yin and yang. Between your masculine and feminine energies. All right, let's pull you some guidance from the tarot. Having a look at the top row here where some of you need to boost up your life force energy, your vitality. Maybe going through some kind of health challenge. Some of you want to do something where you're sharing your wisdom with others. Feeling held back by your finances, and Spirit saying that's a situation that you are walking away from or need to walk away from. You need to trust yourself. Okay, there's going to be some news that rushes in really fast. It could also be love trying to rush in really fast. Yeah, you've got some choices to make, some options before you. It almost feels like you're not even ready to make those choices. Yeah, Spirit's saying there's things you need to cut out of your life first. Things that aren't serving you. That's going to help you have a fresh start, which means you're traveling light. You've released all the heavy burdens. Let's have a look at this expansion here, which on steroids is some kind of trip that you want to take. Feeling a bit of lack when it comes to love, and Spirit saying possibly want to journal out your feelings or have a clear plan on how to fill the gaps in your life. Okay, some of you are reminiscing about someone from the past. I don't know if you're trying to hope they're going to come back in. You're also got a lot coming in towards you. So life is super busy. You're juggling coins, clocks, time here. Any guidance on that? Yeah, Spirit's saying you need to sit for a minute, darlings, right? Page of Air. Consider everything around you going on. Consider all the information going on. Right now, what is your best course of action? Because it's almost like your energy is being pulled in a number of different directions. Let's have a look at you trusting your own understanding when it comes to your life path. Spirit's saying you do have a lot of strength within you. There's some kind of storm brewing with community or your friendships, but it will shift. It's going to be a storm in a teacup, to be honest. Okay, it's going to be something where someone wants to collaborate with you to work together on a shared goal and vision. It's almost like, do I want to do that or do I want to travel solo? Okay, Spirit's saying there's something you're not seeing. You may be procrastinating on something, or you've got to take the mask off to see things clearly. So it might be like an instant knee-jerk reaction, and Spirit's saying you're actually not seeing the situation clearly. Yeah, you are holding yourself stuck in several areas of your life. By what you're saying to yourself. There's a lot of the words "I can't" coming out of your mouth right now. Just saying. And the Spirit's saying instead of being like that, you got the King of Fire energy. You can do anything. You're very strong. Some of you, it's about stepping up and into the role and into doing things that you truly want to do. So that could be just a little bit of a lack of confidence going on. Some of you, it's public speaking, using your throat chakra. All right, let's have a look at this side, which there's a lot of going on around a love connection. Could be triggering you big time. So you're focusing on your coin. Yes. Spirit's saying you just got to be really present. Again, the world's coming out, which is a trip you want to take. Again, you got the Four of Air coming out. There is a need for you to do things to get you out of your mind. So the monkey mind, darling, is running the show right now. Spirit's saying you need to step back and soothe those energies. Mental energies need to be soothed. OMG. Are you ready, Cappies? So with all this worry and anxiety going on, you've turned yourself in knots and, yeah, back and forth that mind goes. Spirit's coming in and going, okay, we can see what you're doing to yourself. Not saying that things are not going your way, because sometimes they're not going your way. Agreed. They're bringing you a lucrative contract is going to bring a lot more money into your life, or a windfall of abundance, darling. So all that worrying over that trip that you want to take is going to be kind of resolved. And here you are trying to protect yourself left, right, and center. So it's almost like you've gotten into a defensive mode versus being open to life and open to new experiences and opportunities and collaborations. Do you still need those defenses? Can you let them down? Yeah, because whatever you went through, Spirit's saying, yes, it was a time of great sadness or loss, or it was deeply hurtful, but it's made you like the walls are up big time. It's time to let those walls down. It's time for a brand new, fresh start. Leave the things that didn't work out behind. It's up to you, conscious choice. Doors open to a new beginning. Traveling light. All right, let's pull you some guidance from the Goddess Guidance deck. Spirit's saying there's some past life karmic imprints playing out here. Now, it could be based on experiences in this lifetime from the past. It could be just things that have impacted you through life, which make you feel about life and yourself in a certain way. It's got Isis there. We're saying there's justice coming. Things are going to be righted in your world. Keep doing your spiritual practices, because they do put you in higher vibration. It will help. And Spirit's saying you're really good at guiding children. Some of you definitely teaching others. It could be your own children if you have children. Let's have a look at this side, where so much here about you just opening up to the possibilities coming towards you, including love, travel, abundance, a new fresh start. Yeah, you got Kali, endings and beginnings. The old must be released so then you can enter. Some of you need to do a big energy cleanse. I'll link in a guided meditation, which is a full energy cleanse, full body energy cleanse. This one, it's best if you stay awake. So you might want to elevate yourself a little bit if you're laying down, because it's a visualization exercise with the waterfalls. Be good for you to do that one. Some of you need to journal out stuff, vent, get out in nature, clear your energy. A whole lot of past stuff you're holding on to here. Spirit's saying there is a true love coming. Love of a lifetime. And you've got to release harsh judgments about yourself and others. So kind of explore, where am I holding resentment or anger towards someone who hasn't done the right thing by me? That's the energy you need to release. If it's about yourself where you feel like you made a poor choice, well, stop beating yourself up about that, right? Can't do anything about it now. Over. All right, let's put some guidance from the Crystal Healing deck. A third message, darlings. You need to step back and take some time to relax and unwind. Yeah, right now, your shadow side's playing out big time. Whatever you've been through, right, is a lesson, or many lessons. Also, this collaborative partnership coming in, this offer to collaborate with someone, is there may be things that you may need to learn in that process. Yeah, basically Spirit's saying if you want something, you're going to have to take action on it. You're going to have to move yourself forward and make a choice. Conscious choice. All right, let's put you some guidance from the Messenger Oracle. Oh, Spirit's saying, no, you belong exactly how you are. This is loving all parts of self, loving that you're different, unique. You do not need to be the same as everyone else. And heed your dreams. You may get messages through your dream state, ideas, things you want to do. And you've got to know your power. Spirit's saying you need to step into your personal power. You allow others to ride on your back and tell you what to do. You take the reins of your own life. Oh, yeah, Cappies. And you need to make the sacrifice. So Spirit's saying if you want love, well, you're going to have to put yourself out there and put your heart on the line again. If there's opportunities and things you want to do, if you want to travel, we're going to have to figure out how to do it. What are the travel plans? What money do you need? How are you going to save that money? Or is it just going to come in? I would suggest that I would not bank on a windfall of abundance coming in if you want to travel. I would suggest have it there going, I know it's coming, being told it's coming. You won't know the timeline of it. Have a practical plan in place if you want to travel. Spirit's saying you have to have courage, darlings, which is the lion. Courage to embrace life, drop those defenses, and follow the moon. So the lunar cycles may significantly affect you in March. All right, let's put you some guidance from your animal spirit guide. Oh, you got the eagle spirit. Spirit's got your back. Darling, they're watching you. That's why they're sending you some help. And the turkey spirit, give with gratitude and grace. Oh, that windfall might come in and you might go, there's somebody else I'd like to make their day and lift them up a bit. And the hawk spirit, let Spirit be your guide. Spirit is all over your reading. So the message is coming through and not to harm you, they're to help you. And you've also got the wombat spirit, which says be at home. I think a lot of you have been in hermit mode, darlings, right? It's not helping you love life at all. Love's not going to come knocking on your door when you least expect it and say, here I am. No, darlings, you're going to have to get off the couch. Yeah. All right, let's pull you a crowning energy from the Divine Circus Oracle. Oh, here it is. Perfect message. You've pulled her wicked ways. Have a look at that. Oh, Spirit's going to tell you how to deal with your shadow self right now. Let's pull you up the guidance. It says, Cappies, you are meant to shine bright, to be a sun, even in the cold and dark depths of winter, bringing warmth to the world. Some don't like the light. They want to freeze your enthusiasm, douse your creative fire, and rain on your parade. Don't let them. Shine your light with stubbornness and happiness. Defeat the Snow Queen and her wicked ways. The Snow Queen likes to test those who aren't yet sure of their worth. She will try to freeze you with a glance that conveys criticism, judgment, ridicule. She'll make you believe that you'll be humiliated, that it's inevitable that you'll fail, so it's better that you don't even try to begin with. She'll plant seeds of doubt like weeds in your garden, causing you to lose energy to mental anguish. You'll find the way of your life more difficult than it needs to be if you don't take heed of what's happening and use your power to stand up to her. The Snow Queen might make her presence felt through a loved one who cannot support you, or a colleague who's envious of you and wants to see you fall, or the voice in your head that's afraid and is yet to really trust your heart to lead you. No matter where she arises, there's only one way for you to deal with the Snow Queen and her wicked ways. When she tries to freeze you with a glance and says, who do you think you are? You must stand up tall and true and reply, I am me. Save your soul-slaying doubt-making for another day. I take my own hand, freed from your icy grasp. You stay anywhere near me, I'll melt you with the warmth of my creative fire and my love. So be gone, wicked one, it's time for you to move on. There's a healing ritual here I think it would be really good for you to do. It says hold your hand for at least 10 seconds and feel it, and then say aloud, just listen. Here's what I say to those soul-slaying, doubt-making, mischief-makers. Be gone from me now and always. I choose to live another way, with love and trust and self-belief. I am on my path daily and it brings me peace. You need to give yourself a hug. Do that. You need to say, I love you. You're doing a great job. Keep going because it's going to get better and better. Then do that too. You've finished your healing process. So a lot of what is going on is definitely internal noise chatter going on. I mean, we can always walk around with other people living in our head of things they've said to us, particularly in the past, which means we need to kind of just ignore that. When people kind of, there's a really funny thing. It's a guy that I follow on YouTube who talks a lot around family systems, which is a lot of dysfunctional stuff around family. But he has this saying that when people say like denigrating things to you, that to put it in more of a humorous light and see how ridiculous it is when someone's trying to put you down, particularly around your own self-love and self-worth. And it's, they've been drinking the Kool-Aid again, right? So it kind of makes you realize that whatever's coming out of that person's mouth is one projection and it has got nothing to do with your own value and self-worth, yeah? So you can take that approach to it, which is kind of going to bust the myths inside self where you're carrying someone else's wounding around how they feel about you or your path, which is kind of imprinted on you. It's about time to release that. But a lot of what's going on here is internal stuff where you're actually being really defensive about life and approaching life based on negative life experiences that have helped you. You can overcome it, yeah? Spirit's got your back. You've also got your own back. Always have your own back, yeah? All right, those are your messages. Love to hear how this reading resonated for you. Take it easy. And for now, much love, much light. Namaste.